I'm here to do a weekly reading for you guys. This is from Monday the 20th of May till the 27th. I call this a snapshot reading as it just gives you a brief insight into what's going on in your romantic life. First card out, we have the Nine of Pentacles, Earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Next card out, the Devil reversed. Again, Earth energy. Some of you could definitely be dealing with a Capricorn. Next card out is the Ten of Pentacles. Some of you guys are definitely dealing with an earth sign, or you have earth in your chart. Last card out is the Fool. Fire energy, but mostly representative of the sign of Aries. So I can definitely see that somebody, mostly an earth sign, is releasing themselves from a long-term relationship. I feel like it's just got to the point where you feel like you just want to be free. A lot of burdens have accumulated in this relationship over the years. I feel like someone feels like they've outgrown this. Someone just wants a completely new beginning, to start over, whether that's to start over completely by being single, or just to start completely over in your love life. But I'm feeling the main focus is freeing yourself from a bind with someone. You feel like you've been bound to them. I feel like it was a codependent relationship. The Knight of Pentacles. Someone's been feeling like this for a very long time. feel like there could be a Capricorn that may also want to be single from you. It could go either way. I feel like someone just felt like they were overly invested. It may have just felt like you put in a lot and you expected to get more out of the situation. This earth energy feels like they really invested a lot of their time and resources into a situation for years. Some of you could have been dealing with this person between 7 to 10 years. And some of you may have a hard time letting go, or this earth sign may have a hard time letting go because they have invested so much and they've invested for so long. But someone has come to the reality of a situation. With the 7 of Cups reversed and the Knight of Wands. You know, it may have started off as a fantasy, very ungrounded, in the sense that it may have initially been a very hot and heavy, lustful start to the relationship. A lot of passion in the beginning. And that may have prevented somebody from seeing and judging the situation. But I feel like someone's itching to get out of a situation. Because I feel like somebody, there's a slight manipulative energy as well. And the fact that you've invested so long can kind of influence you in wanting to stay in a situation that you kind of know is come to the point where something's off and it feels very heavy. And it's like one of those things where you've invested in a relationship and been in a relationship so long that you don't want to just give up. But I feel like someone's been having these thoughts and feelings for a while. And they can't deny the truth of the situation anymore. It's just that instinct of, you know, it's that time to bounce. Somebody definitely just wants to be able to free themselves from a situation. It's like you're doubting whether you should leave because it's like, oh, I've invested so much time in this. Or that's how this person feels about you. not sure if Aries had a slightly similar reading. If it was Aries or if it was Taurus. Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. Yeah, this is quite similar to either Aries or Taurus reading. Like somebody just very quickly wants to move on. They've been dragging their feet in a situation. And it's like, when you kind of have so many red flags and things reaffirming what it is you feel already, it's kind of hard to stay in a situation when you already, you know, you can't deny the fact that it's just not what you want anymore. It doesn't feel light. It doesn't feel fulfilling. It doesn't feel satisfying anymore. It feels like it's holding you back and it's a blockage in your life. And with the Four of Cups here at the bottom of the deck, there's no emotional, I just feel like there's no fresh emotion feeding this situation. It's just very restricted, very heavy. It's more like it's become a habit of being with this person or being in this relationship more than love, because I feel sees there very little cups, and the Four of Cups that I did see at the bottom is, you know, it's not the best. So on the Fool is the King of Cups. Someone wants to release this. I feel like this emotionally, this could be a burden for someone. Whoever's feeling restricted. And there may not be, you guys may not be openly sharing your emotions and how you feel. And I don't think you guys necessarily want to. Some of you could be dealing with someone that has a Scorpio in their chart. This person may be restraining their emotions as well. They may feel or see this coming, but they're trying to withhold their emotions from you. Maybe as a power play, I don't know. Yeah, as I said, that Five of Swords reversed and a High Priestess. So someone is trying to keep quiet about their emotions. They don't want to open up. They don't want to discuss this. They know how they feel. But maybe they feel that it would lead to even more arguments, even more toxicity. And you guys may not be very good at communicating. It may get very hostile. It may get very volatile. So I feel like someone's learned through experience that it may be best sometimes to keep their emotions to themselves in order to avoid hurt feelings, in order to avoid an argument. I feel like you guys came to the reality fast. So advice is 3 of Cups. It's like regain some joy back in your life, that lightheartedness that you've been weighed down for so long with this devil energy here. For such a long time that you need some of that lightheartedness. And I feel like it's also advising you not to rush yourself by getting back into a relationship. Especially with this Fool card, when you're freeing yourself, it's like just allow yourself to have some freedom. To kind of get used to opening yourself back up to emotional bonds on a platonic level first. Because when you've come out of a situation that you've been in for years and it's drained you and it's, you know, you're coming out of a place where you feel restricted, the last thing you want to do is make yourself feel restricted again without really dealing with the situation you've just left. Without finding your own identity again. You know, the 9 of Pentacles is someone who's very grounded, very confident. They don't need anyone else to define who they are or their personality. They know who they are. They rely on their self and they trust themselves. And you guys may have lost that, or the person you're dealing with may have lost that throughout this relationship. So it's kind of saying, you know, get back out there, dip your foot in the social pool. Not saying to take anything seriously. In fact, I feel like it's the opposite. It's avoiding you not to jump into any kind of commitment, but not to isolate yourself either. So like go out there, have some fun. So if you guys aren't working this weekend, then go out, enjoy yourself, do something that you may not you wouldn't have done in this relationship. Go out with some friends. Go and have some drinks. Go to a bar, cinema, whatever it is that allows you to let your hair down. Okay, so I'm just going to roll the dice and see what you guys get. So we have the 5. And that correlates with this reading. With the Devil card, it's all about instability. And 5s represent instability and changes. And that's exactly what you guys have realized. That you want something completely new. You want to get out of a unstable and conflicting situation. And I said you guys wanted to avoid conflict, or whoever you're dealing with, somebody in the situation wants to avoid conflict by keeping their emotions in. So I feel like it's a major time of transformation for you guys. to re-establish yourself. So that's all I have for you, Leos. I hope you have a good week, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.